Hi guys. Welcome today to a special edition of School for the Fool. I was called to do this reading, and I've been called to do it a couple times now. And I have, but it's not been the right time. But now it's the right time. We are in a time really where we're dealing with our karma, where we are dealing with our addictions, our codependent toxic behavior, our victim abuse templates. It's really shifting now. It's that in-between uncomfortable phase where nothing feels familiar. And it's like it's a time right now where we could so easily feed back in to our negative patterns and really feed back into the templates we're trying to break here to build new earth and heal and restore and rebuild as we go along, raising our vibrations. And every time we do work, we do clearing, we tell the truth, we're in the darkness, we're trying so hard to just feel good again, we can just very easily go back and feed into what is familiar because it feels good, it feels safe. But it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel amazing. It's not where we're going. And so many people are saying goodbye to codependent, toxic relationships. And it's very, very hard. It's not funny and it's not easy. You know, you can see people want to pick apart everything. People don't like the word karmic relationships. People, want to continue to make excuses for their bad behaviors, for their negative patterns, to feed into that charge because that's what we've known. And it's right there. But to make the change, the real change, we have to be in uncomfortable spaces. We have to understand that pain we create through pain. And when you add that positive charge, you are a battery that is now fully functioning and you're ready to go. And we know we're energy. You can add a positive charge to any negative situation. You just have to flip the script or learn how to burn and turn, as I like to call it. You have some negative energy come up. You process it, but you're going to transmute it. It doesn't mean you just don't feel it. You feel it, but you're going to transmute it. And you're going to, through you, and that's going to be uncomfortable. But then you're going to paint a beautiful picture with it. And it's like, what do you want that picture to look like? Because we see what it's like when someone's in a very low vibration and they're trying to deal with things and they're just sinking, and then they start pulling people down with them. And then if you're on that other end of the fence, you're that person and you're like, oh, I don't want to go down there with you. And you know how that hurts. We need to be more empathetic. We need to really think about what it feels like then for other people when we are going through things too, if we're trying to harmonize. And if that means you need to be more understanding of dealing with your emotions or what's going on with your life to continue to connect and harmonize with the people around us. And too, that may mean that you need to be alone. And there's nothing wrong with being alone either while you figure yourself out. That's why the Hermit card is in the tarot deck. The Hermit card is in the tarot deck because spending time in solitude is connection to source, is direct connection to the oneness, and being able to do the work to clear your mind. And when you're clear your mind, that's where the real answers are, right? That's where the real answers are. Better have a sip of coffee. Excuse me. But this stuff is not easy. And it's very easy to then, if you're joining me here today, and this is for the twin flames, if you are a twin flame and you have got your counterpart dealing with a karmic partner and you are blaming that karmic partner for everything, you need to stop that, because that is part of a negative pattern. This is the story of your twin flame's life and the story of your life. And every obstacle that gets thrown in each other's way is there for a lesson. And it's there for us not to create more victim templates for ourselves and say, oh my goodness, that karmic is doing that to my divine counterpart. Oh my goodness, what do I do? What you do is you step back and you focus on yourself and you focus on harmonization. You focus on why we're here. Because we're here to heal and restore and rebuild. We're ending victim abuse templates. Don't create more. Don't create more. Work for yourself. Because it's when we do the work that our lives start to change. And we face our fears. And we face the hurt, the pain. We can be in uncomfortable positions, understanding that the sun will shine tomorrow, and really see the bigger picture about the bird's eye view. And understanding we can be one vibration one day and another vibration the next if we're willing to do the work in between. Now, in saying that, let's see what the cards have to say. As that was a lot of talking, but that's what we're here for today. This is a little bit different. This is about talking. And whatever you're drinking. I also, before we start too, just want to, as we're saying, drinking, talking about the addiction end of things. If you're joining me here today because of addiction, well, that is a very, very hard thing to deal with. You are constantly having to be on your positive patterns, because one slip up back into your negative patterns can be the day that is a really bad day. More than ever, if you are here suffering from addiction, and that's why you're joining me here from this reading, you know you, and you matter. And if you are building a positive template for yourself and new positive patterns to put into place to end your addictions or addiction, whatever that may be, then continue on them. And if people around you don't understand, continue on your path, because you understand. And remember, you're raising your vibration. Now, that also will be harmonization. But if you're just at the beginning of things, also too, do not be afraid of solitude. That sounds scary, but it's not. It's time with source. Spend time in nature, with Mother Nature. Spend time healing. If people are too much for you. Now, if that's not the case for you and being around people is just where it's at, then hey, you do you. You do what works for you. These are all about your positive patterns. And you got to do the work within, you know. Because what's positive for somebody else may be negative for somebody else. Two of Swords. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Well, this is it, right? This is completion. This is the energy we don't want to be in. If we, but this is the energy we are in when we're dealing with karma and addictions, right? Any karmic situation that's got, you all up in and not feeling like this, like you want to give up. Your addictions, they make you feel like you want to give up. Don't. Because remember, the sun always shines tomorrow and you matter. Things are always changing. We know everything's always in constant motion. We know everything has a vibration. But this is the energy we are going to now shift out of and heal from. The High Priestess. So now, we're going to get the information in the dark. And you know what? We will read that card. Beautiful, beautiful cards. All done in watercolor, like just gorgeous. Okay, and there she is. Intuition, serenity, magic, dreams, secrets, new arrivals, honesty, balance, and spirituality. The High Priestess is a link to the subconscious mind through dreams and symbols, representing wisdom, knowledge, serenity, and understanding. She is the guardian of the unconscious realm. This card appears at times when you should look to your dreams and intuition for guidance. You need to listen and trust your inner voice. There may be areas in your life that are out of balance and require the wisdom of the unconscious realm. Answers to recent dilemmas will come through your intuition and inner voice. If a male querent pulls this card, the message may be especially clear. Your female side must be heeded if you seek success and progress. For both sexes, the feminine voice of the universe holds the answers you seek. Now, why is the High Priestess important? Because we don't want to have a disconnect with our intuition and inner voice and our feminine power. And our feminine power is really what allows us to create something new to begin with, because we know feminine energy is what creates in the void. Feminine energy is intuition, and it's connected to heart, it's right-brained. So it's connected to emotion, Not to say that your left brain can't be connected to your heart, but your right brain is connected to emotion. And when I think of emotion, I think of the heart. Because I think of empathy, I think of compassion, I think of unconditional love, I think of tolerance, kindness, all the things that, we all know help raise the vibration when we harmonize with people around us. But we're going to switch gears now, because we're going to heal. It's time to heal. Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Can't read them all right-brained. Better get back connected to my left brain. That's why I'm so right-brained, you guys. But we know we need to use both. Right brain, left brain connection. That's how we keep the balance. And this is what this is about. Things are out of balance right now. We need to restore balance. So, Page of Pentacles. Well, the Page of Pentacles is somebody who's on a spiritual quest. And in this deck, she's got a piece of like a fruit. A lemon, it looks like to me. Like this is a lemon tree and she's just looking at this lemon. She's just mesmerized by this lemon. Okay? I'm going to tell you, lemons are great for the body. Lemons help our body so much. They detoxify the liver, the kidneys. They make our second brain, our tummies, the solar plexus here, which we want to be working on. They help cleanse it. And it helps release serotonin. So, you know, lemon water is good, especially if you're here and you're trying to fight addiction. You know, remember you are what you consume, literally. So if we're going to restore life, we want to start having life foods. We're going to have electrolytes. So coconut water is great for that. Fruits. I love, excuse me, watermelon juice because it's got a lot of potassium, watermelons. And it's going to make it easier to raise our vibration because we know we're three things. We're body, mind, soul. And we're going to use all three things to raise our vibration so that we can start to get our bird's eye view. Because right now we're down in the thick of things. We're not feeling very well. We're dealing with karma. We're dealing with addictions. We're dealing with ending abuse and victim templates. We're feeling yucky. We need to heal. We need to heal so we can find clarity. And then we have the Knight of Swords. And I just see like a lot of bloody truths were told. A lot of bloody truths. Just, I can feel the pain in this card. I can feel the pain. For who is ever joining me here today and resonating with this message. Dealing with the end of relationships, someone you love being in a relationship with someone else, the breaking apart of families, any sort of addiction that you know it's taking over your life and consuming you and it's hurting you. So much pain. And for everyone, it's going to be different because we all have a different story, right? We're all here for a different reason. You're all joining me different, in a different way. So please take this message for how it resonates with you. And what is this about? Justice. That's what this whole reading is about. Justice, so we can move on now because we're shifting gears and we're raising vibration. So that's why justice is here. These are lessons to be learned. Don't start creating another victim template for yourself. Whatever you're here healing from, if somebody even hurt you and it's abuse, I know that that's so painful. It's just so hard. It's so hard. But to heal for yourself, start creating a new story for yourself. Start creating a new pattern. This is your life. No one says that you have to have the same life for forever. And if people are trying to put you in a box, you keep getting back out of that box. And you just keep getting back out. And you just keep getting back out. You matter. And don't Let other people rate your story for you. Rate your story for yourself. And forgive. Mend. Create a new template for yourself. You are going to get what you're feeding into. And if you are constantly saying, I've been abused, I've been victimized, I've been hurt, but no, this has happened. But no, I just can't get out of my addiction. Whatever it may be, you're just continuing to charge your negative story, your negative cycle. And you're just going in a loop, and you're just going in a loop, and you're making a literal personal hell for yourself. Do yourself a favor. Forgive. Heal. Try something new. Follow your passions. Follow your life. Shift out. Shift out and make the push. And yes, it's going to feel uncomfortable. I know it's going to feel so uncomfortable, but growth feels uncomfortable. And you can do this. And just remember, it's going to get easier. It's going to get easier as time passes. It's going to. The more you take the time to invest in your positive patterns, they're going to be there to fall back on. And if you switch back to negative, it's okay. That's part of life. You forgive yourself, and then we just get back into raising vibration and back into our positive patterns. Now we are going to actually just talk justice here. Because this is the time that we are in right now. We are in the time of justice. I can't talk. I just can't. Just one sec. I need a glass of water here, guys. My water's over here. Okay. Don't want to lose my voice. Justice. Karma, fairness, justice, honesty, balance, reason. Justice reflects the search for truth and represents the efforts of your actions and the consequences of your decisions. Justice in a reading indicates a time when decision making is required. Something in your life needs attention, meditation, or a solution. The sword in this image is double-edged, signifying impartiality, and the point is up, a symbol of victory. The sword demonstrates the logical, well-ordered mindset necessary to make true and fair decisions. The scales show that logic must be balanced by intuition on the scales. They are the symbol for Libra. Okay, we don't need to read that part. Now, here's something that's very interesting that we do need to read, and it's important. If this card is paired with the High Priestess, and it is paired with the High Priestess, it has a special meaning. There is someone in your life that has the advice and the information you need to help you make an important decision. When you see justice paired with the High Priestess. So, there was some extra bit of information there that someone needed to hear. Now, I'm going to go a little bit deeper into this reading and clarify, because I want to get as much healing happening today as we can. And that's why, too, I just want to add, I really love that meditation was in there. And that's what we're talking about. When I say spend time in solitude, I'm talking about meditating and spending time healing, connected to Source and with Mother Nature. And there we go. Here it is, guys. What is that card right here? Justice. This is about restoring balance for everybody. So, we're moving away from corruption. And there it is. This is what we're shifting to. Now, we've got the 5 of Wands. Okay? And this is about struggle. And that's why we're here. We're struggling. We're here today because we're struggling. And that's why now we need to work with the High Priestess. We need to be in the energy of the High Priestess. Not afraid to go in the dark and do the work. Because we're going to raise our vibration. Justice is here. We're getting justice for ourselves. Justice for the people we love. Now, with the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Emperor structure. And that's what we talked about. So we're going to build positive patterns. We're going to build structure for ourselves. Okay? On our spiritual quest. We're going to use that firepower energy. It's less emotional. The Emperor it's a less emotional energy. And we've got the bird's eye view. We've got the eagle in the background, connected to the sun, the energy of the sun. And remember, we're just talking about, you know, the sun always rises again tomorrow. Let's do the work to raise our vibration today. Now, with the Knight of Swords here, we have conflict. This is what we're moving away from. This is what I mean, like the bloody mess we're talking about here. Like, no one's winning. No one is winning. Everybody's losing. Everybody's in conflict, whether it be because of whatever situation you're here for, whether you're in conflict because you're dealing with addiction, or whether you're in conflict because you're dealing with karma. We're ending this because we're shifting out. And now we have got the 8 of Cups. And we know that the 8 of Cups is walking away from what does not serve us to what does. Because then we have the 9 of Cups and then we have the 10 of Cups. Okay? And we're not doing this anymore, okay? We're not doing this. We've really come full circle. 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. So we have really come full circle both ways now. We've got the 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. No more of this. This is the energy we need to shift away from to raise our vibration. And we're doing that with justice. Now, because I think it's important, we're going to read the 8 of Cups because we are really going to get as much healing out of this reading as we can. A patch leaves 5 broken and worn out cups behind on his long journey through life. The last of their waters drains out through the cracks in the cups until they are all barren. The patch takes 3 wispy cups along with him. They represent his hopes and dreams moving forward through they lack substance and tangibility. What? What you have may no longer be working for you, and it's time to let go of that which has broken down and move on. It may be difficult at first because of an attachment you have established to previous manifestations in your life. But in the end, old energy must be allowed to dissolve for new life to come to both you and that which you are letting go of. And we know we're letting go of our negative patterns. We're going to heal, and we're going to be positive, and we're going to be a functioning battery, and we're going to manifest. Okay, but if that's saying goodbye to old dreams, you got to say goodbye to old dreams too, because part of learning how to manifest your abundance is learning that your dreams change. You like, if you're just always going to just hold your visions of your dreams change. If you're just going to hold on to that exact vision and not allow it to shapeshift to manifest here, well, that's going to be really hard on you, and I don't know how that's really going to work out. But if you're able to see that you're going to shapeshift your vision, because we're shapeshifting. That's what we're doing. We're shapeshifting. So we need to learn that our vision is going to shapeshift too. So we really have to learn how to let go, and that's hard. And right now, we got to let go. We got to let go so we can shift out. So let's try to do that. And let's not try, let's do. Okay? We can do it. Do anything we put our minds to, guys. Mind over matter. Literally, mind over matter. We can do it. And if you're having a rough day and you just want to talk, freaking send me an email and say, look, I'm dealing with karma. I'm dealing with addiction. I'm dealing with freaking this situation. I just need to talk. You're not alone. Send me an email. I'll get back to you when I can. And I'm here doing this reading because I really want to help raise the vibration and help people right now, because we are in a time of letting go. There she goes. This is what's being activated. Hero number 29. I think I might cry. Wow. That touched my heart. Hero. In the presence of my heroes, I am protected and safe. In the energetic struggle for the need to feel safe, when we can find ourselves searching for others to trust on our journey into this discovery of self. Be it a teacher, a guru, or seemingly knowing a friend, nothing feels safer than someone who seems to have all of your answers. These hero relationships can be very empowering, but only if they help you realize you must find your own courage within. In a relationship, do I see myself as an equal? Can I realize my own strengths and that I'm capable of progressing forward? Am I relying too much on someone else when I am capable of standing on my own? Well, I'll tell you. You get to be your own hero. You're allowed. You're allowed to save yourself. And I promise you, when you save yourself, everything around you will start to change. And you will raise up. And people will harmonize with you. The people that are meant to be in your life will be there. Nothing that's meant for you will ever pass you by. So, let's shift out. Let's shift out today. And if you have a literal hero in your life, you know, thank them. Thank them, and then know too that we do still have to rely on ourselves to do our own work, because the path is within. Now, let's get a couple of oracles and close out this reading, because a lot has been said today. And I know if you feel like giving up today, like honor that. Honor your, if you're just feeling shitty, honor that. But just honor it as a feeling. And then know that healing is just right here. We can start right now. We can start this second. I esteem myself for my loyalty. I recognize that my capacity to commit and continue in relationships has been an invaluable part of what has brought richness and continuity to my life. Loyalty is my gift. And you also have to be loyal to your healing path and your healing journey and what you came here to do, because you did not come here to be sick and stuck. Now, we're going to take all these. My life is valuable. I value my sense of history. Sorry, guys. Just want to wait till it's quiet. Okay. My life is valuable. I value my sense of history. I am alert to the many colorful and enjoyable episodes in my own life's unfolding. And that says everything right there. You're valuable, okay? My teacher and my guide. My body is more than a vehicle which carries me through life. My body is a storehouse for my memories. A sensitive radar kit which warns me of danger, a wise teacher who signals me how best to care for my spirit. And if you're here joining me for addiction and you know you're abusing your body, that's another reason why we want to shift out. You know, if your body's telling you enough's enough, right? And we can heal and repair and restore. You don't have to stay sick. The breath of spirit. I am a unique conduit for the good of the universe to flow into the world as I listen and respond to my inner guidance. I bring to the world originality and opportunity. I have a unique healing presence which blesses those who know me. And I promise you, once you start healing, like we were talking about, and raising your vibration, the people around you, it will happen to them too. Like, it's inspiring, right? You watch somebody heal and change, and it's inspiring. And especially, there's so much negativity in the world. When you see somebody being positive and spreading positivity and healing and restoring, it's inspiring to watch that. And then, you know what, you want to go do that too, and other people want to do that. And it's just like, whoa, you know what, I don't want to charge my negative story anymore. Look at that person go, and look what they just did. And that's inspirational. I want to do that too. Look at that person's not just sitting there wallowing. Oh my goodness, that person's doing something. I want to do that too. Oh, and just, you know, naturally, just people around you are going to notice. You're going to notice. Okay? I love you. I love you all. Please start shifting. Thank you for joining me here today. I will see you again soon. Take care.